how the day went, what's going on tonight, what's going on the rest of the week. I know a lot of people probably at 7 o'clock looking around going, what the hell? Where's Steel Toe? But we were dropping Keanu and Gino off at the airport. We had to get down there at about 6. Got back up here at about 7:30. Got some stuff together and shot down here to just say, hey, have something on recording or go live for a little bit and have something after we're done live here. So you guys know we didn't just, bail on you, basically. But what a fun, we keep saying weekend, but it wasn't really a weekend. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. So it feels like we have a short show. But you guys, extremely generous this morning, knocked out tonight, and I didn't even know it until I counted it all up. You're 25 into tomorrow, so we appreciate all of that stuff. What a blast, man. And I don't know if April's coming down or what, but I just wanted to jump on for a little bit. And like I said, just give you an update. I don't know if I should wait for April or if I should just go. I know April's on with me tomorrow, so we can talk about the week and the weekend and all that stuff in the morning. But it was fun, man. We had a fun day today. We went out for lunch, went to Stoney's. Cheetos was very hospitable at Stoney's, and then came back here for a little bit, then headed to the airport, and we just dropped him off, and a lot of poop and blood. And then we came back here. I'm going to get a show prepped for tomorrow, and then April and I are going to rest. That's the big thing. Like once we dropped him off, and like I said, we'll kind of talk more about how this whole thing went on tomorrow's show. We'll get your guys' thoughts on it. A lot of you are already saying great shows with Gino this week. Thank you. Those were a lot of fun. April, am I waiting for you or no? Oh, she is coming. I didn't know if I was, otherwise I would stall a little bit.
I had to let the dog out. I had to fix my face from crying.
Oh, my goodness. No, great week, and thank you guys very much. The show, April and Keanu did a show last night.
That got a bit weird.
Got a little weird. Got a little out there.
A little out of control.
There was poop and blood.
All the poop and blood.
And then Gino and I just had 2 magnificent shows, Monday and Tuesday morning. And thank you to Charlie for making that show. I mean, just an incredible job.
Really, it was just his show.
But it was just Charlie's show. He was teaching us how to be funny. He was teaching us how to broadcast. It was incredible. And now what you're getting, Justin Tabler wrote, is this a hangover? I don't know if it's a hangover. I think this is just we're wiped.
I'm
from
not
the
hungover,
week.
no.
Yeah.
Always very sad to leave your friends, of course. But we'll do it again.
Yeah, Alcoholic Ape says, you definitely look like you've been drinking for a couple days. It looks good on you. Keep drinking, Aaron. Yeah, it's been a rough a fun couple of days, but I feel like the wearing out is going to be rough. And like I said, I feel like I'm stretching for time here because we're not really going to do a show tonight.
No.
We literally just got back from the airport. We're going to clean up after this whole week. Although Keanu did dishes last night, so there's no dishes to be done.
Yep, she washed about half, and then I did half.
Yeah.
It was a good team effort.
And yeah, we went out today. It was fun. Always sad when the Biscontes leave. It's always sucks when the Biscontes leave. They're so much fun. And they're always a great time, and the girls always cry, and the guys are always bummed, and now they're on a plane flying high in the sky. Oh, April's tearing up already. The tears are welling up.
Happy tears, of course. Sad that they're gone, but they're just such genuine people. The hatred that they get online, I'll never understand it. They're really good, genuine people. Good, I don't know. Like, that's a matter of perspective, but
no, they're great. And Gino's fantastic. He's so much fun on and off the air.
So is she.
Keanu's a great time on and off the air.
I
just as soon as I dropped them off at the airport and April's crying, I looked at her. I go, everything I had left, gone.
Yeah,
like it
depleted,
done.
Yeah, I think the first text exchange in our group chat was streaky tears over here, boys.
Yeah, I texted them. I said, streaky tears over here, and then I said, I am fading. Done.
I just did 3 hours of driving to and from.
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to say this name, but I saw it in the chat last night during the girls' show. Annie G. German. There. That's how I'll pronounce it. I love the name though. Annie G. German says, Melton says that a healthy social life is offensive. In fact, a healthy anything is offensive to Melton. Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get other people being, so full of like anger and rage and hate and shit. And like, I can assure you, we just had a great time with our friends. If that upsets you and that's angering to you and that causes your blood to boil, I will highly encourage you to look inside yourself because no offense, you're fucked up. I'm not trying. I don't care if you like get help or you assist yourself or you improve. I don't care. Just the little tip would be look inside yourself because you got some problems. You're fucked up and you're unhappy.
Yeah, I just think you're anti-fun, really. I
don't know what it is. It's deeper than that. It's like you've got serious, deep-rooted problems. Like it goes deeper than like being unhappy. You can just ignore people having fun. You say, I'm depressed. I'm sad. I think actively searching out people that make you angry because they're having a good time or they have a life.
Yes.
That's just you so screaming out of the lack of anything going on for you. It's just you got to look inside yourself and figure out what that is because that'll kill you.
Maybe it's not being anti-fun. It's more so that the people in their life don't want to have fun with them.
No people in their life.
Or no people in their life.
Yeah, I think it's no people. Annie G. German says Milton learned that humble pie has calories. Well, that's why he's so fat. He's been eating so much of it. That's what happens when you pick Gino and I as a target. You kind of got to eat that humble pie. But look, a lot of fun, great time, 2 great shows. Thank you guys very much for your generosity. Didn't have to beg for money in front of my friends, which is awesome.
So cool, you guys.
Love that. Thank you guys for your generosity today.
Deadfool was out of control.
Deadfool and Ryobi, of course.
Ryobi.
Both of you guys are great.
Yeah.
Also, Annie G says, is Zero Dark Tony a Melton simp? He was unhinged on Twitter today. Yeah, he just asked me a question about the boxing thing, and I answered it. And then he didn't accept it. And then he called me arrogant. And I'm like, I just wrote him. I go, thank you. Sorry, dude. I apologize. And then every time I just kind of like went, sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. He was like, this is why people don't like you because you're arrogant. And I'm like, I just answered your question. I don't know what's making you so hostile.
That is kind of weird when people like will just approach you with something. You'll give them like, no, this is cut and dry, my answer. And they're, well, no, I can't be.
Yeah, a lot of people want to be Red Bar and they don't know how. And I think that's the big, they want to have this big persona, but they don't have talent to go with it.
Yeah.
And that unfortunately just leads to really weird emotional outbursts. Weird emotional outbursts while I just go, sounds good to me.
That's where I've landed too, like on all these like Meltons and anything too. I'm like, when I've given you the facts of what something truly is or what a situation is, and you just say, well, nuh-uh, here's what I think it is. I'm like, okay, then it's just that. Then.
I go, that sounds good.
Then I'm just whatever you say I am.
I go, that sounds good. And they're like, that's why nobody likes you. You're just being arrogant. I go, here's what I always say. I'm like, you came to me. Like,
yes,
if I came to you and started caulking off, that would be one thing. But like, you crazy people come to me and then you go, what? You ask me a question and then I answer it and you go, well, you're arrogant and now I'm upset. I go, then you have to stop doing this to yourself. You need to stop.
Well, no, your answer then is just, well, fine, then I'm arrogant and you're upset.
You need to stop letting me do these things to you. Because you come to me, you go, hey, and then I turn around and go, can I help you? You go, well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm like, I don't know. So, guys, we're going to be, so tonight, just wanted to give you a quick update. Tomorrow, it'll be April and I. Thursday, it will be Johnny and I.
Yep.
By the way, thank you very much to Johnny for giving his days to Gino this week. I like I said, I'm having hot flashes and everything. It's all falling apart from this week. But for being so selfless and letting Gino do a couple of morning shows, Johnny will be back on Thursday. April and I will do Wednesday and Friday. And then we have a fucked up schedule next week too, right?
Why?
I feel
as far as I know, we don't have a fucked up schedule until Chrissy's here.
God, why did I?
Because Chrissy's going to do the show with you that Friday. And
Is that the week I'm thinking
20th.
of?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a whole month from now.
All right. Zool McCool says, Gino looks a lot better this show.
Thanks. I look kind of rough at this point. We were out in the rain a little bit. Stoney's was such a good time. I don't know what I missed before I came down here.
Concrete Pete says, I saw a fat guy that looked like Chad. I almost took a picture with it.
Oh, I think Melton must have stopped at Stoney's at some point because he crushed a table outside.
There was a table
There's
broken
a whole,
in half. That looked
large table.
It looked like it was from a man with a giant ass sitting on it.
A giant ass sat on one side of it and just collapsed it in on itself.
It was.
I couldn't believe it. It was, and then he couldn't even fix it for him.
Yeah, which to me is kind of rude.
Kind of rude.
So busy show tomorrow. I promise I'll have a good one cooked up for you. We got a lot of clips to put up this week. As far as the Patreon for the evening show last night and the morning show today, I'm hoping to have that up tonight for you guys. I'm almost ready with that. It's just like I said, it's been a pretty crazy last 3 days. So thank you guys very much. Again, appreciate the generosity and everything else. And we will talk